Okay, so I am going to show you guys how to properly hold a lash tweezer. So you'll need 2 tweezers for any set. So I've got a couple different tweezers here to show you. I've got a volume tweezer. I'm going to show you how to hold that. And an isolation tweezer. I'll show you guys to hold that as well. So in your dominant hand, so in my case, I'm a lefty, so in my dominant hand, I'm going to hold my volume tweezer or my classic application tweezer with my dominant hand, so my left hand. And then in my non-dominant hand, which is my right hand, I am going to hold my isolation tweezer. So we'll start first with how to hold your volume or your classic application one here. So I'm going to put my 4th finger down a little bit closer to the base. It just provides me with a bit more control while I'm holding that there. And my thumb and middle finger are right across from each other. But the most of the pressure that I am putting is going to be put between the thumb and the ring finger here. So this actually alleviates a lot of the stress. If you hold it up here like this, you're going to create a lot of stress in the tendons along here, and putting your 4th finger out like this alleviates a lot of the tension and can prevent you from having wrist strain and wrist problems and things like that. So it definitely helps a lot to hold it like this. And when you are volume lashing, it's especially important because you want that control with the tweezer. You want to be able to press down, pick the fan up, and have complete control of it. So I'm going to kind of show you, this is a mistake I see a lot of the times, is lash artists are holding their tweezer up here, up too high, sometimes even too low, and without the use of that 4th finger down here like this. When you're first starting out, I think your first instinct is to pick it up and hold it like a pen. So I actually have a pen here. So I can show you guys like how I would hold a pen is like this. I almost wrap around it and start writing, and the fingers are tucked under here and they're not really very useful. So that's something that you'll see a lot of techs do at the start. But you want to do this right from the start just to get yourself in the habit and to prevent those wrist problems down the road. Also giving yourself better control. When you have more control, you are going to feel more confident while you're lashing. Now with the isolation tweezer, I'm going to grab that one here. What you do with it is you gently close and open the tweezer. So what you want to do is you find the natural lash with the tweezer while it's closed. You'd be filing through, and then you open, you let off that pressure and you open. So again, you don't want to be too low on the tweezer while you're isolating. It's actually going to make it more difficult. If you're right down here, you can get glue on your fingers. You can tend to also point downwards too much when you're a little bit too close to the base of the isolation tweezer, which can be dangerous to the client. So you want to be careful about that. But you also don't want to hold the tweezers too high up because you lose control. It starts to twist and turn a lot more easily when you hold it up high and you don't have all those fingers utilized to help balance the tweezer while you're opening and closing that tweezer. So I'm going to show you isolating the lashes so you can see that in action as well. But this is how you should hold your tweezers. So it is going to feel really challenging at first. You have a tweezer in both hands and you're working with this hand and you're working with this hand. But trust me guys, just keep holding them the correct way, and before you know it, it's going to feel like second nature. It's going to be so comfortable you won't even have to think about it. So just keep practicing holding those tweezers like that. One more thing I want to show you as far as the control is using that 4th finger, using the pressure from the 3rd and 4th finger to really press down. It keeps that tweezer straight. I want to show you from the back side how much better it actually closes the tweezer. So here I'm going to hold it a lot of the way that I see techs holding it. It's a little bit upside down. You hold, you can actually still see that bit of a gap there. It's harder to get the pressure. It starts to twist and turn more. Now when I use that 4th finger, so much more control, and you can just close it up so much more easily, and you'll see less tilting and twisting with that.